Foodlink was approached almost 12 years ago at this point by a number of social service organizations in Rochester, asking us to help them develop a space for people to be able to grow food. There was a growing number of refugees from South Asia, many of whom had agricultural backgrounds, and a lot of folks were being resettled into small apartments that had no space to be able to grow their own food. So people came to us and said, "Can you help? Here's this space." And we dove in. This creates a real community tie for people. This farm, in a lot of ways, has become the roots for people who are maybe new to Rochester, but recognize that this is, in fact, their home.
Well, our farm, we have 70 families that interact with us, grow there, so they have their individual family plots. But we also grow vegetables for curbside delivery, so whatever we can, with usually specialty crops. Some of the common things that we're growing are tomatoes and peppers. What I really love to grow are their herbs, so oregano, thyme, parsley, sage, and the thing that I love the most is to take care of the honeybees, to make sure that they're content, to see that they're propagating as they should, monitoring the hives and how much honey is coming in and when they're ready. So just take care of their needs on a day-to-day basis, yeah.
पहिले नेपालमा मैले यस्तै गरेको हुनाले यहाँ पनि यही गरिरहेको छु र ताजा खाना पाइन्छ यसमा फ्रेस भेजिटेबल.
I would almost put the community aspect as important as the food production, but that sense of community that gets developed between gardeners as we interact with one another, it really crosses any language barrier or cultural barrier, just that desire to share back and forth what's doing well, what's not doing well. And the other piece of the farm is that sense of tranquility. It's a peaceful spot to be in. You know, it's kind of like this oasis in the middle of the city where you got this chaos all around us, yet we can come into the garden space and it just gets surrounded by the green that's around us and taking joy in the stuff that's growing there.
अब पहिलेदेखि मैले गर्दा गर्दै अहिले 10-12 वर्ष भइसक्यो अनि त्यसलाई अब यही कन्टिन्यू दिएको. अब म चारपट्टि जानुभन्दा उमेर बित्दै गएपछि किन चारपट्टि जानु भने एकै ठाउँ बसेको. त्यो त साह्रै खुसी नै आफूले पहिलेदेखि त्यस्तै खाइल्याएको नेपाल भुटान. कुनै मेडिसिन छैन त्यसमा.
One reality of this farm is that it has been a safe haven for the new American population in the northwest of Rochester for years, and we're very proud of that, and we intend for that to always be part of the reality of this farm. At the same time, we really want to make this a farm for everyone in the neighborhood. The northwest of Rochester is one of the most diverse parts of our community, and we want everyone who lives around there, everyone who walks by there, to be able to utilize it for their interests when it comes to building a healthier community. In the next year, Foodlink is poised to invest more than $1 million into this farm. We recently bought a building that we're going to demolish and rebuild to be a state-of-the-art edible education center. And the idea for the center is to have a number of field trips there, to have community health education courses there, to foster and support entrepreneurialism at that space. And the idea is, if you want to be involved with food and with building a healthier community, we're going to find something for you at this new site. The reason it's so critical that Foodlink is making these investments in this farm is because this part of our community has been so underinvested in and divested in for so many years. This has been vacant space, it's been underutilized land, it's hardly been mowed sometimes. This is going to mean something to the neighborhood. It's also going to give people a chance to tap into the local food economy, and that's what's most exciting about the investments we have to come.